I don't know who to credit. A video popped on my timeline about a month ago, and basically, a lady was saying you can tell if a lady isn't getting love with the D, if you know what I mean, read between the lines, then that lady is going to exhibit cattiness, rudeness, all sorts of ill harmonious ways of being, which I kind of agree because I've heard that growing up. But I was also thinking spiritually. I like to equate things metaphysically. I like to look at things from a spiritual nature. And so I'm going to expand those ideas that the lady was saying in her video to include anything that is not of love, then that is showing the lack of love, the lack of God. And, it's a spectrum. Like, say Christ is 100 and Buddha 100, and all these like avatars are 100, and most regular people may be at 25. And then if you're just a black hole sucking the energy and life out of people, a vampire emotionally, energetically, then you're at a zero. So, but basically, you can tell where a people's relationship with God is, or source energy, or Jesus Christ, so on and so forth, by looking at their lives. Their lives are a reflection. So, if they have filed bankruptcy 10 times in a row, then they are lacking that love. And usually it's not just one telltale sign. It could be not only are they bankrupt, but that they are going into the hospital every couple of months. Um, and this is I'm being very generic, but there's wisdom in what that lady was saying that equates spiritually. And why does this matter? You want to be able to have eyes wide open. That is to say, you want to be able to observe your environment. So, for instance, say you're befriending people and you're getting these weird vibes, and I guess I'm talking to myself here. But then you see that the person, you don't know why you're getting weird vibes, you're just getting weird vibes. There's no method to the weird vibes, you're just getting them. And then you see that the person may be ill, or maybe not having money. And it's not to say that people have to have millions of dollars, and it's not to say that people are stuck. We are not static. We are always getting ideas. God is loving. God is source is loving. Love, capital L, is always trying to reach you. So it's not like, oh, this person is a 10-time bankruptcy filer and they're not ever going to get better in this lifetime. That's not to say that. But observe, what are you seeing? You don't have to make a judgment. You do have to, or you should be discerning. And in this case, for my own self, I'm asking God, Holy Spirit, Source, what do I do with this person that's in my life that has wanted to befriend me? And also, can you hang out with this person? I'm taking a Reiki class, and the instructor said something that was very profound. She said, as you expand, you're not going to want to be around the same things that you're expanding from. So, for instance, she gave cigarette smoking as an example. And I've had friends that have stopped smoking and they just can't stand the smell of cigarettes. They can't be around that anymore. And so, just like that, spiritually, when you're expanding. Say you used to lie, but now you want to be a person of integrity. Say you want to be transparent, and people around you are saying, Keep the secret, keep the secret." Well, does that work for you? Or do you want to be in your transparency state? So these are things that I'm giving you to ponder. Of course, it's between your relationship between you and love, capital L, is between you two. But I felt that I was supposed to share this, and so the right person who needs to hear it will hear it. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.